Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is a Twin Flames Collective reading. It's Friday. Yeah, you know what time it is. You know what time it is? I got to watch. See, I know what time it is. Guys, it's Friday. Holy crap. We're going to do an energy update on the DM and the DF. Collectively, together as one, because you are one with your twin flame. It's the Twin Flames Collective reading, right? The two of you collectively together as one. That's what it's all about. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. I'm your trusty tarot reader today. My name's Kurt. I am what you call a divine feminine twin flame. Yep, that's me. And of course, my twin flame, who is a woman, is what you call divine masculine. But I don't really call it that. Sometimes I call it that. It's, just during the course of normal conversation, we've got these labels, we've got this terminology to use. It's fine, no problem. It's fine, totally fine, right? So if I'm ever on here on YouTube talking about divine masculine, well, I'm talking about your twin flame. So, right? So we're all on the same page, but they are just labels. Now, the labels are not bad. They're not bad at all, right? However, they are pointing you at a deeper underlying truth. They're pointing you at a deeper underlying truth. And that deeper underlying truth, that deeper underlying teaching is called duality. Duality, right? So like yin and yang, right? Yin, yang, good, bad, right? I like it, I don't like it. Light, dark, alpha, omega, past, future, positive, negative, right? Duality. So duality is how our universe functions, right? That's the secret of the universe, if you will. And that's where those labels came from. So feminine, masculine, right? It's just duality, duality. We're going to be talking about this some more later in today's reading. If you're new here, well, you stumbled across a treasure trove of helpful twin flame information. You're going to get something a little different today that you have not ever heard before. Something a little different today. And, we're going to talk about, of course, we're going to read the cards, right? We're going to do that. We're going to talk about what twin flames are, what twin flames are, and what you can do about the situation with your twin flame. So I have a lot more to offer you than just a tarot reading. Some people get a little bit upset with me. Occasionally, that doesn't happen a lot, but sometimes I'll get someone in the comments that's like, man, could you just read the fucking tarot cards? I'm sick and tired of you talking about all this other crap. Could you please? Nope, I'm not going to do that. And by the way, why would you want me to do that? That makes no sense. Think about it. Why would you want me to do that? Don't you want to know how to get your twin flame to stop running? The tarot readings are cool and everything, but they don't really help you in the way that coaching helps you and education helps you. And, so I combine them all into one. We're going to do the tarot reading, and I'm going to give you some lessons on twin flames. My twin flame, of course, permanently in my life. She's on my YouTube channel. Occasionally she makes an appearance, and we talk about stuff. we talk about twin flame things. Now, she is what you call divine masculine. She's very feminine woman. If you met her in person, she's a cute little blue-eyed, freckle-faced chick that likes to wear dresses in the summer, and, I don't know, she listens to Taylor Swift, and it's whatever. She's a girly girl, you know what I'm saying? She's a girly girl, you know what I'm saying? Right, okay. And then, I think if you met me, you'd say, yeah, he doesn't really look like a spiritual guy. Not exactly, but then again, what is spiritual? Spiritual is not a personality type. But, you know, I like to eat red meat, and I got a low voice, and I drive a big car, and I don't know, I own guns, and I don't know. I'm a guy's guy, you know what I'm saying? So that's that. So masculine, feminine. Yeah, no problem. We can use those words, but those are just labels. If you really want to understand what this journey is all about, you got to go beyond the labels. Go beyond the labels. Go beyond the labels. And you will see that this journey is real. You're not crazy, by the way. You're absolutely not crazy. You are fully sane. You might feel a little bit crazy at times right now if you're still at the part where you're watching tarot readings and you're kind of desperately looking for answers. Yeah, I was there. It's okay. No judgment on my part. I did all that shit, guys. Sitting there watching tarot reading after tarot reading, I felt like shit. The obsessive thinking, you feel horrible. There's this deep sense of meaninglessness. You cannot eat, you cannot sleep, you cannot function. Sound familiar? Meanwhile, the fucking internet is busy telling you, oh, they feel like home, and it's all amazing, and you guys just love each other, and no, that is not what I'm experiencing. Right? Now, you may or may not be experiencing that, right? I don't know. But what I'm telling you is I'm now here in this place or in this way. I met her long ago, 5, 6 years is when the whole journey started for me. And I've got, again, some very good news for you. It doesn't stay that way forever, but it does stay that way forever if you continue to buy into all of the twin flame mythology that is so prevalent on the internet today. We're going to get this all straightened out today, my friends. We're going to get this all straightened out. And it looks like you are going to be experiencing some good times in the near future, Divine Feminine, if the cards are to be believed, and they are. Yep, some very good cards today, my friends. Very, very good cards. It's time for you to feel, like fucking amazing. Yeah, we're going to go there, Divine Feminine. We are going there. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we got the Five of Pentacles. Now, Five of Pentacles, people say, oh, that sounds like a bad card. No, not necessarily. It depends on what the other cards are in the reading. Look at this. We've got Judgment for your connecting energy with Mr. or Miss Divine Masculine. Hi, I'm Kurt's twin flame. I'm cute and stuff. And I'm Divine Masculine. She's taking me out for a steak. By the way, she's a little sweetheart, man. She's taking me out for a steak. My birthday is coming soonish. And that's going to be my birthday present. Yeah, mate, I want some meat. Anyway, so Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, Judgment for your connecting energy. So we're going to be bringing back the good old days. And what I mean by that is, do you remember the little bubble phase that you had at the beginning? Of course you do. That's what you want to have happen again. Yeah, well, that's exactly what I'm telling you, is that is going to be happening again. A little context, recent past for Mr. or Miss so-called Divine Masculine. We've got the Fool. Sorry, not the Fool. It's card number 1. It's the Magician. Thank you, Kurt. All right. The Magician and the Seven of Wands. So, Divine Masculine, so-called Divine Masculine. Again, in case you skipped the intro, it's not really gender. That's not really how it works, but I'll go ahead and use those labels because you guys know what I'm talking about. So, so-called Divine Masculine. Right. So, the so-called karmic situation. So, relationship, maybe they're in a relationship, their job, their family, whatever it is, whatever the stupid reason they have for not being with you, right? No reason is good enough, or maybe they don't have any reason. Maybe they just said, I gotta go. That's what happens about half the time with students that I coach. Their twin flame has no good reason. They just don't want to talk to you, right? Okay. So this is Divine Masculine saying, I am the creator of my reality. I don't have to take this garbage anymore. I deserve better than this. And make no mistake, guys, if your twin flame is on social media shit posting about how fucking ass great their life is, no, it isn't. Guys, people do that all the time. Not everybody, but a lot of people do. Oh, look at how cool my life is. Look at how badass I am. Yeah, no, that's a front. Now, maybe they're being honest with you. I don't know. But that situation isn't all it's cracked up to be. And they don't want to be there. Okay? Now, the sun in the subconscious. Also very interesting. Why? Well, maybe it's because divine masculine is starting to feel a lot different about things, realizing what's really best for them, which ultimately is going to be you, if the cards are to be believed, and I believe them. I absolutely do. Now, divine feminine, why do you suppose this is happening? Why the sudden shift? And again, you might not be seeing that in the 3D yet. Not yet. So I'm reading energies at this time. We're going to get to the 3D in just a few moments. But why is this happening? Well, let's talk about you, divine feminine. Okay, Page of Swords in the subconscious. So you're starting to question what the fuck this journey is. And if you're looking at information on the internet, it's telling you it's like beautiful and perfect and romantic, and it's just like soulmates, only better. Twin flames. And you're going, no, that's not my experience. Also, I'm not so sure I know who to believe here, like what twin flames are, what this journey is really all about, what I have to do to shut down the suffering, let alone, getting my twin flame to stop running. Now, there is something that the internet is telling you that is true. Let's talk about that. The internet seems to be telling you that there is something that you can do to get your twin flame to stop running. And there is. Think about it. That's what this Page of Swords is. Lots of thinking, lots of questioning, poking holes in what other people are saying, right? And you're doing lots of hole poking, and good, you should be. Don't believe everything you see on the internet, duh, right? Why would you? Okay, but the whole idea here, divine feminine, is you're starting to see through the haze. You're starting to see through the white noise of twin flame information on the internet, okay? Meanwhile, there's something else going on. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles next to the King of Swords. You're starting to recognize that this goes beyond connection, and you are realizing this at a deeply intuitive level. So in other words, you and your twin flame, you're starting to realize, wait, this isn't really a connection, okay? And it's not that you're thinking that out, like thinking it through, like the way that I just articulated it, right? Like, oh, I realize this isn't really a connection. It's some other thing that I don't understand yet, blah, 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 like a narrative, a story, a train of thought, right? Like mental, the mind. No, it's something deeper. It's a knowing. Okay, so you got the king, the queen and the king, right? The queen and the king, and you're starting to realize that there's something deeper here, and I can't put my finger on it, and I'll tell you what it is. But you've had that thought, haven't you? I can't quite put my finger on what it is about this person. It's some kind of a connection. Maybe it's not a connection. Like, what the fuck is it, right? And that's what I'm telling you, is it's not really a connection. Watch this. Everybody already knows about reincarnation. Reincarnation is obviously a real thing. There's lots and lots of empirical evidence, lots of firsthand experiences, people recalling things from past lives. And then, researchers go out and verify, those people are actually real. They can find records. So that happens a lot, guys. That happens a lot. And it's something that's been known about for ages. Okay, well, guess what? You're on the right YouTube channel, guys. You are not crazy. Twin flames is a real phenomenon. I repeat, you are not crazy. You may feel a little crazy at times, but it's no different than reincarnation, guys. Your twin flame is you. They are you. They are you. There's one of you. This is not a connection. Your twin flame is you. You cannot be connected to yourself. It's not a connection. Now let's talk about you. This is why Divine Masculine is getting ready to leave his karmic situation. You are remembering who you are at the deepest level. Okay, this is the higher self in what people ordinarily call heaven. You could call it the energy part of the universe, the field, right? In physics, they call it the field, okay? People used to call it the ether. You're not supposed to call it that anymore. Anyway, so from the perspective of your higher self, all of these individual incarnations of your soul are happening simultaneously, because from this higher perspective, there is no time. And again, that's what science says about how time works, about how this higher plane of existence works, okay? So this is your past life in the year 1770, 1880. There's you and your twin flame, and there's a future reincarnation. Now, let's be clear about this. This might not necessarily be your past life. It's the past in time, but when you go back, when you do the thing that we call die, you go back up here, you can skip all around. You can go anywhere you want in time, okay? Because from this perspective, there is no time. All of these points are happening simultaneously from the perspective of your higher self. So if you're here, you could do the thing that we call die. You go back up here and you reincarnate back here and then go over here and then go over here and then go, right? Right. So guess what your twin flame is? And by the way, this is why they run, okay? Because you are more energetic. You have more consciousness. You have lived many, many more lives since you were in this body over here. And the years, they don't really matter. These are just examples, okay? It doesn't matter what year you were born or what year they were born. This is just an example. And, that explains, why, like a lot of you, there's this age gap. There's this age gap. And for some of you, there is not an age gap, but that's why that happens. So this is why they run, okay? You have more consciousness than they do because you are older, okay? You've incarnated more times, all right? So you push them away, all right? And delete gender. Masculine, feminine. Once again, masculine, feminine. That's not a thing. It's not a thing at all. Delete gender. What's really going on is energy. Push, pull. You focus on them. They focus on anything but you. Okay, that's why they're running so hard right now, because you believe that you are your mind. And in the Zen traditions, guess what they call the mind, the ego, right? They call it separation. Separation, right. You know what you call the soul? Unity, like union. So again, I just articulated conceptually things that you are starting to remember spiritually, and it's a remembrance. You don't think your way there, and it's not a mental remembering. It's deeper. It's this knowing. I know we are one. Right, it's not a connection. Now, as you are going through this transitionary phase, my divine feminine friend, guess what's happening in divine masculine's, so-called divine masculine's world? It's not really gender. They're the negative polarity. And no, don't come at me with, well, but Kurt, I heard that the masculine is positive and the feminine, nope, I'm not talking about that. Delete gender, just forget it. It's not gender, it's energy, guys. It's energy. Okay, this is a real phenomenon with a real scientific explanation. Everything that I just showed you is in compliance with the laws of physics. I'm just saying, this is a real phenomenon, and you can explain how it works for real. Absolutely, my friends. Okay, so the so-called karmic situation, right? Strength in reverse next to the Three of Swords. What do you think's going to happen? What do you think's going to happen? Yeah, I think they're going to be hightailing it out of there, my friends. Divine masculine, tearing that situation apart. Strength in reverse. Why? Well, because they can't control themselves. And here's another thing that came with this card as I was drawing it. I'll just give you a sneak peek about what we're going to be talking about in a minute. We're going to come back to these cards down here. Actually, divine masculine is pretty heartbroken. They're pretty shooken up that they kind of ruined things with you. They're pretty upset with themselves about that. They're going to be coming at you and making apologies. They're not really sure how they're going to explain it, but they'll think of something. So there you go. Judgment, right? For your connecting energy, bringing back, raising the dead, raising old issues. I'm sorry, whatever it is. Divine masculine. Get ready for that, divine feminine. Divine masculine is going to be hitting you hard. In a good way. In a good way. By the way, guys, oh my God, there are just a few days left. There's not much time left, guys. This sale ends on the 19th. It is just around the corner. 25% off when you pay in full for my Introduction to the Journey for Twin Flames online coaching system. Over 7,000 students to date. I am the world's #1 twin flame coach. This is the only proven twin flame coaching system. All you got to do, pay in full at the checkout with this coupon code, just like that, 25% off. Change your life today, my friends. Again, this ends very, very soon. What is the date today? What is this? 16th, I think. So I think the 19th is Monday. You got till Monday. So act fast, my friends. Guys, this is real. You are not crazy. This is a real phenomenon. Your twin flame is a past life incarnation of your soul, and I can prove it. And when you understand what twin flames are, you absolutely can do something about it, my friends. You can get the running and chasing to stop. These are the laws of the universe. This is known science, okay? Albert Einstein is the one that figured out our universe works on a system of relativity. Well, that's what the Zen traditions have been talking about for ages. And then you want to get into quantum physics, again, quantum field theory. That's what these higher planes are, where the soul exists. Reincarnation is real, guys. You're not crazy. This absolutely is really happening to you. And this might sound crazy when I say this. This is the best thing that's ever happened to you. Now, it'll get better, trust me. You'll get through the painful stuff, and then you're going to be like, wow, this is fucking terrific. But that's not going to happen if you keep listening to the Fruity Loop New Age stuff on the internet. And they're all trying to talk to you about healing and clearing your karma and balancing your inner feminine and masculine and doing the mirror exercise and clearing your chakras and healing your inner childhood wounds and all this. Do the violet flame chant. Yeah, that stuff all makes your twin flame run away because that's all thinking. That's all mind. And again, you are polarized at the level of the mind. You push, they pull. You focus on them, they focus on anything but you. The mind is separation. That's where that word came from. That word comes from the Zen traditions. And what it means is, I'm here, you're over there. That is how the mind perceives. It perceives through the lens of separation. That's where that word came from. So you have to remember that you are the soul. That's that sneaking feeling that you're getting, that your life is about to change and that this could all be true. So what are you beyond the mind? And you're going to say, I'm a soul. Right, but what is that? That's that knowing that you have, my friends, that this is really big, or that they are your twin flame, or that your life is about to change. And son of a gun, here it is, my friends, the world next to the Six of Swords. I'm telling you, all of this painful crap that you're going through, this is simply the first step of your spiritual awakening. They call it ego death in the Zen traditions. Okay, you might be referring to it as dark night of the soul. But what's really happening to you is you are disidentifying as a mind, as a person, as a narrative, a story, a personality, right? I'm a mom, I'm a brother, I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, I'm a teacher, I'm a truck driver, I'm liberal, I'm conservative, I've been to these places, I've done these things, blah, blah, blah. This is who I am. This is what me is, right? Wrong. That's the mind. That's the separate self, separation. Again, the Zen teachings, they call it separation or the separate self. Rupert Spira, Eckhart Tolle, Buddha, Ram Dass, that's what they call it. The soul is unity consciousness, which is where union came from. And by the way, when you transcend the separation of ego, they call that detaching. Now you know what those words are. By the way, I even made a video specifically about these words and how you can tell what the true twin flame teachings are. And I link it down below for you to watch. It's one of my free coaching videos. Go check it out, guys. It's called Twin Flames, Separation Consciousness, Unity Consciousness, and Detaching. Go check that out. It's linked down below, guys. This is the best thing that's ever happened to you. You are moving on from the painful parts. You are graduating. That's why the world is coming out next to the Six of Swords like this, guys. Go watch my free coaching videos. I even have a playlist that you can go check out. It's called The True Twin Flame Teachings. Absolutely free twin flame coaching videos. Let's do an oracle card, my friends. And as always, if you would like to work with me, you know where to find me, newworldallstar.com. Sign up today for the introduction to the journey. If you cannot afford to pay in full, even with the discount, no problem. I do have payment plans. I'll take the total package price and break it down into 6 easy to digest payments. And it's like $69 times 6. And you get access to the videos with your first payment. If you can pay in full, I recommend that. It is $50 less than the payment plan, and there's a discount going right now. Guys, it's not thousands of dollars. It's a few $100s. That's it. And there's just over 40 hours of instructional videos that you get to keep for life. For life. And if I ever do another upgrade, you get the upgrade for free for life, guys. It's like getting a warranty or something. I don't know. Maybe it's not quite like that. But, right, like you pay me once and I keep giving you things forever. Okay? If I ever upgrade the system again, you get that upgrade for free. It's 40 hours of coaching, and it's actual twin flame coaching. It's not a bunch of soulmate coaching with the label twin flame pasted on top of it, which is usually what you're going to get on the internet. No, this is twin flame coaching. I will give you action steps that you can implement right now to shut down the obsessive thinking and get the running and chasing to stop for good. I've done it 7,000 times. 7,000 students in my program. Now, when you're done with the videos, you and I get to talk either in a one-on-one or in a group setting on my Get Your Twin Flame Spiritual Coaching calls, up to 5 calls a week. That's over 10 hours of live coaching. You can talk directly to me or my 2 coaches assisting me. The calls are recorded, so you can go back and listen later. Also, the call times are staggered, so if you live in another part of the world, no problem. Even if it's Australia, Europe, United States, Asia, New Zealand, I don't care. It doesn't matter. There's a call time during daylight hours, which will work for you. Also, there's the private, closed, secret Facebook group. Not my public New World All-Star Facebook group. Not that one. That one's the free group. No, the private group for paying students. We comb through that group every day and touch every post. We answer every question every day. I don't just take your money and vanish. You give me some money, I give you some service. That's the way this works. There's exclusive content in there, and there's over 200 people that you can connect with right now who are doing this journey right. So sign up today, guys. Change your life. The introduction to the journey for twin flames. And again, I just completely redid the whole entire video program. It's all brand new. And I did that for all of my existing customers for free. Guys, what have I been telling you? New beginnings. What have I been telling you? What have I been telling you? We just spent a lot of time talking about that, guys. And when you transcend the separation consciousness of ego mind, again, that's where that word really comes from, guess who's going to be looking your direction? Mr. or Miss Divine Masculine. So we've got the lovers in the subconscious. Dude, you guys, Divine Masculine, they know that you're meant for them. They're meant for you. They know that you guys are supposed to be together. We got the star next to the Ace of Cups. Okay? So a new cycle, a new beginnings. This kind of reminds me of the Sun card a little bit. I don't know if any of you are familiar. I'm sure you are by now if you've been watching tarot readings, but the original Rider-Waite-Smith Sun card has the baby in it. This has been on Divine Masculine's mind for a while, you guys. Okay? they're going to be banging on your door, and then they're going to be banging on you. And I mean in the good way, like the headboard banging up against the wall. Yeah. It's going to be time for some bedroom fun time, my friends. Divine Masculine, they're going to come at you hard, pun intended, with a lot of sexual energy. They're going to want to talk to you really goddamn bad. Okay, again, why? Why is this happening, Divine Feminine? It's because you are shifting and changing. Your consciousness is expanding. You are your twin flame. There already is no separation. You are not in separation. Separation, union, right? That is not a stage. That's not what those words are. Those are from the Zen traditions, guys. Those are states of consciousness. Again, the video down below, I linked it, where those words came from. Twin flame, separation consciousness, unity consciousness, and detaching. Those are states of consciousness. Separation is not a relationship status or a stage, and neither is union. Okay, you are your twin flame. You are one with your twin flame. There is no separation, my friends. Okay, so we got the Two of Wands in your subconscious, so-called Divine Feminine. That's you, the positive polarity. Okay, so what are we planning? I don't know, your future with Divine Masculine. And guys, I don't even think it's your future with Divine Masculine necessarily. I'm sure that's going to be a thing. But what I really see going on is the future for your whole entire life, my friend. This is big, you guys. Really, really big. We've got, and I haven't had this happen for a while. So this is my Quantum Tarot. And I even used my Quantum Oracle. But the usual Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck has 78 cards. This deck has 80 cards, and these two cards happen to be the two extra cards. The Phoenix, which you think of like the Phoenix rising from the ashes kind of thing, and then the Universe, which is like the world on steroids, and you also got the world here. Guys, listen. This table is screaming and yelling at you right now to get on this journey right, to get on this journey properly. All of these blessings are going to start showing up in your 3D situation, you guys. You give it maybe 6 months, a year, 2 years, I don't know. I don't know, but your life is going to look completely different. And of course, your twin flame is going to be there. But, you know, we're talking, I don't know, money, a new job, a completely different life makeover, guys. A complete life makeover. That's what these cards are telling you right now. This is your spiritual awakening. Your twin flame is your soul, your spirit. And if you focus on that instead of the person, that's when they come back. And it's not, oh, I get it. I have to stop focusing on them and instead focus on myself. Well, close. It's really, you remember yourself as the focus. You are consciousness. Just go watch my free coaching videos, guys, on the playlist, The True Twin Flame Teachings. Thank you so much for watching today, you guys. Please give me a like. Also, please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button when you subscribe so you get notifications whenever I post one of my videos. Happy Friday, guys. Bye.